I wanted to share a video with you on how to use the Charlie Jack website. I'm going to go through the steps on how to order a sign so you can attend Amy's party. So you're going to go to the event page for Amy's party. Okay, if you look down here in the info section, it says purchase sign through this link. You're going to click on the link and it's going to bring you to the Charlie Jack website. Up here is my name, phone number, and email if you need to get in contact with me. Here it shows you information. You're buying for Amy's Charlie Jack sign party. It is on September 14th at 7 o'clock. Your orders must be placed by August 30th. Okay, it also says that, excuse me, when you are placing your order, the credit card will not go through until the 30th, until we put every order in. So your order is going to be pending. So if you order early, it's not going to come right out of your credit card or debit card. It's going to wait until we put in all the orders on the 30th. That's what this sentence says. Also, you are going to put ship to host. You can put your information in. It's going to ask for your address and everything, but it's actually going to ship to Amy's house, so you don't have to worry about that. Again, my name, phone number, email address. You can also contact me on Facebook. If you want to send me a text on my phone, that's fine too, but I'm available if you have any questions. I'm going to show you how to order two different signs because there are different options for the signs, and I want to make sure I go through some of those options with you. So after you click on the link, you're going to come down into this teal button that says Shop Now. Okay, here it's going to show you a bunch of different options. So again, we know that we're shopping for Amy's party. You can click on a category. So if you want a family sign, you can click on family. Home, there's different categories in the home section. We have inspiration, which has a lot of different quotes. Seasonal, they have them separated by seasons. We have service, we have wedding. So if you're going to be going to a wedding, these are great bridal shower gifts. Teacher gifts. So you can look through the categories, or you can just click view all, and it's going to show you all the different signs. These are not the colors that you're going to have for your sign. Okay, and I'll explain that more as we go through. Okay, so you can scroll through. There's all different kinds of signs. They're all mixed up, and there's tons of pages you can go through. So the first sign I'm going to show you how to order is this one on the left-hand side. Blended together, anchored in love, family. Okay, so this was a sign from one of my parties, and I'm going to show you what this guest did in order to get this look. Okay, so you can look through, find the sign you want. If you look here, this is the same type of sign, okay? This is in black and white, this is in tan and blue, okay? This is just a template of what the sign will look like, okay? You pick the colors and make it different. So what you would do is once you find the sign you want, this is the sign we want, okay? You're going to click on it, okay? And it tells you the different options you have for this particular sign, okay? So you have two different shapes, circle, square, rectangle, okay? There's different sizes, so you can get a 24-inch round or an 18-inch round, but they're different prices. The 24-inch is $65 and the 18-inch is $55. Excuse me one second, my cat is making a lot of noise. I'm sorry about that. I just didn't want it to interrupt the video. Okay, the big square, the 24-inch squared, that's 2 feet by 2 feet, is $65. And then you have a 14-inch by 20-inch rectangle, which is $55. In all four sizes, you also have 4 different stain choices. So you have a dark stain, which is this dark wood. You have a light stain, which is a light wood. A gray stain, which is actually this color here. Okay, it looks different on the website, but this is what the gray stain looks like. And then you have a weathered, which is a dark color, okay, but it might have some like lighter colors in, but it is a dark stain as well. You can get each size in all 4 stains. Okay, so they show you the options you have when you click on the one that you want. So since I want to do the sign, I'm going to hit add to cart. And now it's going to bring me through a bunch of questions. Okay, so the first thing they're going to ask you is choose your price point, $55 or $65. So do I want one of these $55 ones or do I want one of the $65 ones? Now the one on the left is a $65, okay, it's the big round one. So I'm going to click here and click on $65. The next would be like which board would you want? So out of the $65 ones, which one do you want? And then what stain? So if you click on here, it shows you round and dark, round and gray, round and light, round and weather, or square dark, square gray, square light, square weather. This is a round and gray, so I'm going to click 24-inch round gray. Now here it shows you that pattern, okay? So you have a picture, which is the anchor. The picture is what we're painting, okay? So this background is what we're going to paint. The blue, the letters, the words are a vinyl, so it's more of like a stick-on type of, I guess, material. So we'll stick it onto the sign and it will stay there. Okay, so we get to customize the colors that we want. This is just showing you the difference that the beige is a paint and the blue is a vinyl. Blue we cannot change. If you decide that you do want to change the beige part, the color, I have other paints and I'll have them at the party. You can change that. The only thing you can't change is the vinyl. That's going to come already made and you can't change that. But the paint you can. So here it shows you the vinyl colors that you can use, the thing that's in blue here. So these are all the options you have. Now we picked a gray stain. So if you see the X's over the silver and the gray, that just means those vinyl colors will not show up. You can also see this gold. It's kind of hard to read. It may not show up that well. So make sure when you look at this, you see which ones show up on the board and that you like how it shows up. Even here, the gold on the light, I don't think it shows up very well, so I would probably not choose it. If I wanted to do gold, I would probably do darker weather. So that's something to think about, okay? So here for the vinyl, we did white. The words are in white. So when I choose my vinyl, I'm going to click on white for this example. The next thing it's going to say is, would you like to change the image? So do I want to change the anchor? I did not change the anchor for the sign, so I'm going to go on here and click no. Some signs allow you to change the image, some signs do not. So this question will show up if you're allowed to change the image. The next part is there's 2 different ways to paint your Charlie Jack sign. Sorry, not website, sign. The first one is to actually paint the image on, so paint the anchor on. Okay, this is what we did for this example. The other option is painting the whole background of the sign and just leaving the picture as the stain. So for example, I would have painted the whole board black and then the anchor would have just stayed the gray stain. So that's what they mean by the 2 different ones. So here we painted the image onto the board, we painted the anchor on. So we're going to pick paint only the image and the board will remain the stain color. So I'm going to click that option. The next example I show you will be this option. Okay, so you'll see a difference in what they mean. Okay, paint color, these are the options we have. Again, I will have more colors at the party, so you can pick a color and if you want to change it at the party, you can change it. Again, you just can't change the vinyl, the one we just chose. Okay, so just be careful with that. Here we chose black paint, so I'm going to click here, click on black. And the last one is, do you want this assembled for you? So you can pay $20 and they will assemble the sign for you. You won't have to make it. Since you are coming to the party, you can click on no because you are going to assemble it. I'm going to click on done personalizing. And then it'll bring us back to the signs. If I'm done and I'm ready to check out, I'm going to click on view cart and I can check out. If I want to do another sign, which I'm going to, I can keep searching and I can customize it and add it to my cart. So I'm going to show you. We're going to work on this one next. I'm going to show you how you would order this sign. Okay, this one says take time to do what makes your soul happy. To save some time, I'm just going to write in take because I know that it's going to bring me up the sign that I want. Now you're going to notice that the picture is a turtle here, but a pineapple here. They changed the color of it. I mean the image. They changed the image. They changed it from a turtle to a pineapple. So like I said, some signs will allow you to do that. So we are going to click on this. Okay, again, it tells you which options you have, same as the last sign. So I'm going to click add to cart. This is a light stain, and it's the smaller circle, so it's the 18-inch round. So it's going to say which price point do you want. It's the 18-inch, so I want the $55. And then it says which board would you like. Okay, so we're going to pick 18-inch round, but in the light stain. I'm going to go down to 18-inch round, and I'm going to find light. Again, it shows you that the tan is your painted, so the turtle is the painted, and the blue is the vinyl, the sticker part, the sticker that you can't change. Okay, so light, again, you have a lot of different options you can choose from. Here, they chose the turquoise blue. Okay, so this color. As you can see, it looks darker here, but it's actually a lighter color than on the website. So if you have any questions, you want to see what one of these vinyls actually turn out to be, I can pull up some examples for you of signs that were already made. Okay, so here I'm going to go down and I'm going to find the turquoise. And I'm going to click on turquoise. That's the lettering we want. Now it's going to say, would you like to change the image? We changed the image, so I'm going to click on yes. Now it's going to show you all the images you have to choose from. Okay, so they chose the pineapple, which I always have a hard time finding. Here it is. Okay, you can choose any image you want as long as it gives you that option to change. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to scroll down until I find pineapple because that's the word that is underneath the picture. Okay, now it's going to say how do you want to paint it. If you notice, they painted the whole board and then the image is the stain color of the wood. They did this option. They painted the whole board and then just the picture is the stain. So we're going to do paint the entire board and only the image remains the stain color. Now for this one, this was at a party, okay, and there was different options for colors. They chose white for the top part, okay, and then at the party they had access to the pink and the dark pink. As you can see, there is no dark pink on here. That was something that was brought to the party. Like I said, I have other options for colors too. Like I have purples, I have greens, all kinds of colors. There's some here, but there's more shades. So they decided to do a white and kind of ombre the color. Okay, you can do that. It's your sign. You can do it however you want. Last question, we're going to say no because we're making the signs ourselves. And done personalizing. Okay, so now I'm done. I want to go to view cart so I can see what's in there. Now it's going to pop up as a guest special. Do you want to see the guest special? So if you purchase a $55 sign, $65 sign, you have the option to buy a guest special. Now I'm going to show you the guest special, but for you guys it's going to change. So I'm going to click yes, show me the special. Actually, it's not going to change. This is the guest special you are going to have the opportunity to purchase. So this is the September and October guest special. Okay, if this doesn't show up, which it should show up, I can put that through for you. So you have the option of tea and anchor or coffee. You have the option of the 2 different hooks, and then you have the option of the different stains. So if you wanted to add this to your cart, this one will probably be gone, or it might still be here. It's really up to you. But this is the one for September and October. I don't know what it's going to be like at the end of the month, if they're going to take it off or not, but you might have both options. Okay, so I'm going to click on that. I like this, so I'm going to add it to my cart. So they're going to let you customize. They're going to say, what kind of stain do you want? I'm going to pick weathered. Okay, and then it's going to say the vinyl is available white only, but what would you like it to say? I like the arrow. Oh, the anchor stuck in my head. And it says, what color would you like for the hooks? Would you like the bronze, which is the darker, or the nickel, which is the lighter? So I like the lighter ones. I kind of like how this looks, but with a different wood. And then I'm going to say, no, I don't want it assembled. I'm going to hit done personalizing. And then it's going to bring me back here. I'm just going to go to view cart. I'm going to say, no, thank you. I already saw the guest special. And it's going to give you a breakdown of what you ordered. It tells you what sign you ordered, what colors you chose. You can go through, look through, make sure everything's correct. And then it's going to give you your total, and then you can click proceed to checkout. And it's going to ask you, you're going to make sure it says ship to host, and you're going to put your information in here. Save and continue, and then it's going to ask for your information for purchasing. Okay, that's pretty much how to order the signs. I just want to show you a few more things, and then I'll be done. I promise. I know it's taken a lot of time. We do have smaller signs that are cheaper. Okay, we have these $40 signs. So if I click on one of these, okay, these are $40 signs. Some of them come up like this, and you only have the option of the 7.5 inch by 22 inch, and it's $40. You just choose which stain you want, okay, and then you go through the same options. So this tan would be painted, the other one would be blue, so you would still customize it. Another thing to think about, oops, go here. This one is all blue, which means there is no painting involved unless you want to paint the whole board. So that's something to think about. So if it's blue, all blue, it's just a vinyl. You're just sticking it onto the board. You don't have to paint unless you want to paint the whole board a color. So if you wanted to change this whole board to red and then put this over top of it, you can do that. We also have one more thing I want to show you, a gallery. The gallery is images that are already made. You can actually choose these. So I could choose this sign. It's going to come with the red and the white. You just change the name. Same thing here. I can choose the sign. It's going to be the gray, the white, and the black. All you do is change the name and the year. So if you see something on here you want to do, you can choose this. Like this would come just like it is. You just change the name and personalize it to yourself. Okay, so that's something, it's an easy option if you like something that's there. Also, if you want to host a party, you do get rewards for hosting. If your party sales are between $150 and $249, you'd get one half price item. If the party sales were $250 to $599, you'd get 10%. So if it was a $500 party, you would get $50 to use towards a sign plus a half price sign. If your party is $600 to $999, you'd get 10%. So $600, you would have $60 in a product credit you could use towards a sign, 2 half off signs, and then a Hostess exclusive. You have the option to buy. Our Hostess exclusive is a Lazy Susan in 3 different designs, which is pretty cool. Also, if you're a host and someone from your party hosts a party and you attend that party, if it's $600 or more in sales and within 90 days of your party, you get 50% off of your sign. If someone else from your party hosts within 90 days, $600 in sales, you get 75% off of your sign. If a third party person hosts from your party, and their party is $600 in sales, and within 90 days of your party, you get a free sign up to $55. Okay, so hosting gives you lots of benefits. So if that's something you'd like to do, let me know, and we can set something up. If you have any questions, just let me know. If you think this is something you might want to do, right now we are hiring. It's $1 to sign up and then $14.99 for shipping. Usually it's $149 and $14.99 shipping. So that's also an option if you're interested. And that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, reach out to me through Facebook, phone number you can call or text, or email. Again, the website can be a little confusing, but I hope this video helps and I can help you with anything that you need for the party. Again, I'm sorry that the video is so long, but I wanted to make sure I explained most of the options you have. Okay, so I look forward to coming to the party with you guys, helping you make some awesome signs. And again, reach out to me if you have any questions. Thank you and have a great evening.